I love the story of John the Baptist. He's one of my favorite characters. Um, what an awesome man. What an awesome responsibility he was given and how he carried it out so wonderfully, even to the detriment of his own health. He got his head cut off. But he saw the kingdom, and he gladly gave his life for the kingdom, for the king. You can read about it in Luke 3. And what started out with, at this time, a message from God came to John, son of Zechariah, who was living in the wilderness. Then John went out from place to place on both sides of the Jordan River, preaching that people should be baptized and show that they had repented from their sins and turned to God and be forgiven. Isaiah had spoken about John when he said, "He is a voice shouting in the wilderness, prepare the way for the Lord's coming, clear the road for him. The valleys be filled and the mountains and hills made level, the curves be straightened, the rough places made smooth. Then all people will see salvation from God." A little snippet of his sermon, basically. But that was the message. And people did come. Soldiers came, and everyday people came. The poor came. Even the church leaders came. He got mad at him. He said, "You need to show by your works that you've repented." And with the soldiers, he said, treat people fairly. With the everyday common people, he said, if you have extra food, give it to the hungry. If you have extra clothes, give it to those who need it. It wasn't a big deal. This was really easy. Show by your works that you've changed. But he said someone's coming after him who baptizes with the Holy Spirit and with fire. He's talking about Jesus. And Jesus came and not only did that, but he blessed us. John took us so far, but the Holy Spirit takes us into the kingdom. The Holy Spirit takes us into the kingdom where we see the miraculous and we see the wonderful. We see God do things, and we have a heart to share and be generous, to be eye-poppingly generous with what we have been given, so that we can be given more and have more responsibility. So I pray God blesses you today. I pray maybe you need to ask forgiveness. Maybe it's, "Jesus, I'm sorry for holding on to my stuff." Or maybe it's, "Jesus, forgive me for my sins." Maybe it's a time of refreshing, to unburden yourself. It just takes a minute. And maybe you ask Jesus to baptize you with the Holy Spirit, that you experience life in the kingdom, and that joy and peace and righteousness flood over you and in your heart, and you feel the presence of God on you like you've never felt it before. And then you get to do stuff that John the Baptist only dreamed of. So I pray God blesses you today. Have a great day.